Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, brothers, and sisters. This is the VRCC MX-5 Supercup Season 2, Round Number 3, here at the Croft Circuit. My name is Chris Buxton, and I'll be your commentator throughout this evening's race, or these races, I should say. Right, this is the AM lobby, the Pro lobby being hosted on the VRCC channel. They both would have been there, but sadly we had a bit of a technical trouble, so we had to separate where the AM lobby was. So I opted to bring the AM lobby over to this very channel to ensure that the AM lobby got their necessary coverage. Okie dokie then. So, without further ado, let me just... There's one thing I forgot to do, would you believe? Oh, goodness me, this is going well, isn't it? Right. So then, let me just... Let's just resize that to a particular image. So that... Whoops. No, you weren't supposed to be scrolling on. Right. Stay still. Right, so this season being sponsored very nicely by Positive Perception Media Design Products. So they make a wonderful variety of different items. Do check out their website. They make towels, mugs, bottles, all sorts of things customizable to your very taste. So please do give them a shout. We do very much appreciate their support. This is how the Canada has gone so far. We're right in the middle of the season. We have had Donington, we've had Vallelunga, and we return to the British Isles for Croft. We head over to Poland for Toro Poznan next time out, and then a couple of weeks after that it is the wonderful Snetterton, and then we finish off in America for Laguna Seca for these wonderful MX-5s. This is how the AM standings currently look. Benjamin Oates with a very narrow lead over Mark Peter Locke in third position. All these points, all these positions, I should say, are still very much up for grabs. Now, a number of people are actually at real-life racing events. Now, just as a reminder to those who may not be familiar with this particular fact, a number of our competitors are actual real-life club racers. So they will be taking part in club racing. Greg Young, in particular, several names, big hitters that will not be present. Let me just bring up my notes here. Mark Holmes, Torsten Jaeger, Lorenzo Molnar, are not going to be with us, along with... Where was the other names given to me? Greg Young, Luke Wiggins, Will Harper, and Rob Whitney. So lots and lots of sort of big hitters that saw a lot of action on the stream. But last time out, Vallelunga will not be with us. I'm just also keeping an eye. The race servers are not yet live, so we can't head tracks. So that is how that's our spotters guide. So that's how our wonderful cars are going to look when we get tracks. So there's been a few changes insofar as who's now in AM and who's in Pro. Brendan Van Heeden, for instance, has gone up to Pro, and I believe it was Lorenzo Molnar that came down from Pro. Apologies if it isn't you, Lorenzo, but I believe that was the change around that we had. Let me just double check those names, because I had committed them to memory, and my old brain cells have failed me, and they have disappeared. Nope, can't find that particular note that was made. So, like I say, several names. So, both of the 939 Corsa cars aren't with us. Luke Wiggins, Greg Young. I kept calling him Greg. It's pronounced Greg, so my apologies there. Thorsten Jaeger from Jag Racing, I believe is a name that's now joining us in AM. He's not going to be with us. Mark Holmes, under the Positive Perception banner, he's not with us as well this week. Now, we were potentially looking at Stefan Andre Gaigu wasn't going to be with us. He is, apparently, due to be on board. Bart Cerniels joins him in that particular squad, the OG Vax Motorsport Quartet. That's a name I don't recall seeing last time out. But welcome aboard to you. And we are back to the beginning. Right, one thing I'm going to do whilst we are waiting for the lobby to go live is put on... You can hear it. I wasn't intending to start it quite like that. If I can shuffle that. Ah, no, I didn't mean to do that either. It's all going wrong again. Oh, goodness me. Trying to play our sponsors video, but I'm getting the technical trouble now. We're still waiting for the race server to come live, so I'm not just messing about to kill time. I absolutely promise you that. Just going to get our wonderful sponsors video up and running for you. I shall be back with you momentarily. And there it is. So that is a word from our sponsors, as we say. Okay, still no sign of the server going up. I'm just going to check to see whether there's been a problem or whether I'm missing something. Curious. I would have expected them to be live at the moment, but for some reason I can't see them. Right, I'm just going to put the background music on because I'm wondering whether it's me that's not seeing it as opposed to them not being there. I shall be back as quickly as I can. But that was good timing because I managed to get into the session just as the song ended. Looks like it was technical trouble on my side for some unknown reason. Not sure why, but there we go. We are now in the session. So let's have a look at what we have got. Ben Oates is at the top of the table again. He's assuming his usual posture at the top of the qualifying tree with a 1:35.044. Steven Stoll has just set a personal best, or certainly personal best of the session. Mr. Pimlott, is Mark Pimlott, I believe. Yes, it is, of the K&S Motorsport squad. Currently second, just feeling a bit tense off the top time, just coming over the line. Is that an improvement? Let me see. I'm just going to turn that down and me up, because that was a bit of a problem last time out. No improvement for Mark. Chris Fisher. Oh, that's I had that camera set about here last time. In the 87 car, going third, just over a second shy of the top spot at the moment. Now, Croft is a circuit I'm not overly familiar with myself, if I'm entirely honest. It's not a circuit I've driven at. It's a circuit that has seen action from the Supercup before, from the MX-5 Cup. It was certainly on their last season, which was the first season. So it's a track that MX-5 regulars will know about, but not myself particularly. Oh, no! Number 82, Stephen Hilton. That's the second of the K&S Motorsport squad. Is off, and so is Mark Pimlott. He's gone off as well. Both of the K&S guys have gone off in have gone off in sympathy of one another, even though they're nowhere. Nice. That standby camera stays there a very, very long time. Standby stationary. Oh, Chris Callahan. Good to see you, sir. From the Falcon Racing crew, number 49, jumps up to third position. Adam Bent, good to see him out there. We didn't see Adam last time around. Amin Daragiu was the other name I was trying to think of, the one that I have seen over in the Pro Lobby. Has actually come to join us in the AM Lobby this time. Runs over a cone, just going through the chicane there. Let's see who that is he's chasing. That's Kai Clark, number 24. No good racing each other now. So Kai Clark is a name I'm not familiar with, so welcome to you. Plenty of names I am familiar with though, good to see. As Daragiu has just jumped up to second position, Mark Pimlott in third, Chris Callahan fourth, and Chris Fisher, so two Chris's right by one another in the standings. Fisher Motorsport, number 87. Oi! Steady on. It's coming through the complex. He clamps the bollard on the outside line. There's Steve Hilton. We saw just wandering off the road earlier on. I don't believe we saw Jay Douglas last time out. It is Jacob Douglas of Team Skyline, car number 751. If we did, I apologise, I don't recall. Well, a few people flying off the road. Kev Straw, oh dear, has had an incident with Mark Pimlott. Kai Clark's wandered off the road somewhere. Oh dear, oh dear. A few problems. Some people are probably a bit more familiar with this track than others, it would seem. Steven Stoll is out there somewhere. Oh, he's in the pits, that's why we're not seeing anything. Steve Hilton has jumped up to fourth position. Just side 9/10 behind the stunning time of Ben Oates. There's Adam. Oh, that was nearly impact with. That is one of the OG Works Motorsport squad, I believe. As to which one, I'm not 100% certain. I wonder if it's Ali Pollock. It is. It's Alistair Pollock, number 18. Oh, was Adam Bent's gone off the road? Whoa! Keep it on the road, Alistair. Oh dear. That's Adam Bent that's going a bit of off-roading. Why is that camera stay on that view for so long? Oh dear. That camera stays there a really, really long time. Oh no, I don't want to be looking at me. I'm not doing anything. Kev Straw's back in the pits. Oh no, Chris Callahan. Oh dear. That's quite a big impact for Chris Callahan. Currently in 5th position. So one of the Falcon squad has flown up. He's racing the wrong way. Oh dear, I think that's down at... oh no, that's on the exit of Hawthorne coming into the chicane. So he did that properly. Who have we looked at? Peter Hargreaves. Paul Hargreaves, beg your pardon. What? Peter Hargreaves? What am I on about? Oh, Mark Pimlock's jumped up to 2nd with a 35.184. Oh, just under 1.5 tenths behind. Ben Oates is storming quality time. Ped's quicker though. I ride a Ped and I question that particular sentiment. Where is Kai Clark? Oh, he's right ahead of where we were just looking. He's having a race with one of the K&S Motorsport pair. That's the 82. That's Steve Hilton. Oh no. Oh dear. Jacob Douglas has hit the wall and is continuing to hit the wall. He's overcooked the hairpin and ended up facing the wrong way, so now going again. Ben Oates is back out there. He's continuing along his merry way. Oh no, Adam Bent's in trouble. He's parked up. He's doing some sightseeing on the side of the road there. Chris Fisher, 135.860. So I don't mind the camera coming to that, the chase cam view. It means that we don't get that really, really long staring at nothing. It's to do with the camera's collection I've selected. Deragieux has made an improvement. Oh, now we're getting a bit close towards the... Oh! Clouts the bollard on the inside there. Kev Straw's gone off and he's facing the wrong way. That is on the start-finish line. So the monochrome racing singular runner of Kev Straw has also fallen foul of the hairpin. Although we're kicking that one. Deragieux back in the pits now. With Adam Bent, Alistair Pollock, and of course myself. Only 13 cars in this race, unfortunately, but like I say, that's it's to be expected with the club racing circuit being back underway, and a number of our drivers being part of the club racing circuit. It's going to mean that we will have instances like this where the sim racing world is sim racing attendance is knocked, which is fine. We understand. Screaming through that. Well, it's not someone, it's Ben Oates. Can he improve as he comes through? Down and sunny in and sunny out. And again, this really, really long. Switch to the onboard there. Yeah, that's coming into the complex. I think. Oh, that's Kai Clark. He's catching up to the 24. Get around the control. No, close, and that's that lap dealt with, unfortunately. Oh, he wasn't happy about that. Ben Oates not happy about that at all. Now it is worth noting that he was a bit of a skill gap top to bottom. Hello to the mono. I didn't say monogram, did I? I'm sure I said mono. I probably said monocram. Oh, goodness me. I'm tired, Mr. Bentley. What are you doing in here? You should be... mind you parked it and qualified a little while ago. Yes, Tobias Eriksson. That's a bit of a shame. There was a bit of a technical problem earlier on. Hopefully you will be able to join even at the tail of the grid for race 1. Bear in mind that those unfamiliar, There's 3 races going on. Those that have done the qualifying will now leave the session, so they will continue, but still a few laps to conclude. Steve Hilton being one of them. Oh, getting lively. Going through sunny in to sunny out. Into the complex now for Stephen Hilton. Oh, the car just did not want to behave itself. Oh, Adam Ben, you ran out of fuel. Oh dear, oh dear. Does Stephen Hilton improve? Let's have a look. Not this time. Remains 7/10 behind the what is now Duraggio, because like I said, people have left the session. And there's Kai Clark going over the line. So the times are now in complete upside down order, because we now need to leave the session, as is normally the way for Assetto Corsa. We hop out of the session so that it may roll on to the race. And of course the grid being formed from what we have just seen. And good evening, Ben Oates, our pole man. Glad you found where the stream is now been temporarily relocated to. And once again, a storming effort from you, sir. Grab myself a drink. So then, as I found out last time out, when everybody has left the session and the session has been allowed to progress onto the race, we'll jump back into the session. And then we'll get this back underway once it has progressed. So, like I say, do bear with us whilst that goes on. We shall be right back. Right then. Into the lion's den we go. So then, people are forming up. You can hear that is my engine noise, unfortunately, as I won't be able to return to the pits until the timer has counted down. So Ben Oates taking the front row along with Mr. Pimlott. Well, that is. Let's go with that now. So Ben Oates and Mark Pimlott on the front row, as you can see. There it is. Duraggio in car number 40 alongside Chris Fisher. Sorry, I'm just catching up with messages. Unfortunately, Tobias still having a bit of technical trouble, which is a great shame. Hopefully he's able to resolve that and join us a little bit later on. Steve Hilton and Chris Callahan, row number 3, with another minute to go before we get this underway. Jacob Douglas and Paul Hargreaves take on row 4. Then Sieben Stoll and Adam Bent. Row 5, Kev Straw and Alistair Pollock take on row 6. Kai Clark at the tail end of the field. Someone is getting eager to go. You've got another 50 seconds before we get this underway. Like it or not. Okay. So Ben Oates proved rather handy at Vallelunga last time out. Can he do so again? Several big hitters, as mentioned, not here. Greg Young, Luke Wiggins, not with us from last time out. Well, Daniel Wang isn't here either. So only 13 drivers, sadly, but Rob Whitney, Will Harper, not with us. Peter Locke is missing, but never mind about that. 10 more seconds until those lights give us the racing. Right then, we know this procedure. It is time to wind them up and let them big old hold and let them go. 20 minutes racing. What a start from Mark Pimlott from second position. Storms through, but can he get into the lead? Let's do that and get out of the way. There we go. I've actually forgot my car was still there. Right then, so Mark Pimlott has gotten into the lead. Oh no, the spin, that's Duraggio. Duraggio's gone round and has taken Ben Oates with him. Oh no, Ben Oates and Duraggio have spun round. Oh my goodness, Ben Oates is so reversing. Ben Oates is now down to last. Oh my goodness me. Before they even get through Clairvaux, and they have gone round. Well, go through Hawthorns, I should say. So that's given Mark Pimlott a very comfortable lead. 2 seconds over Chris Fisher. Oh no, Kev Straw's in trouble. Where's Kev gone? Oh, he's just gone out of the camera. Come on, camera, keep up with this, will you? There we go. Kev Straw has lost that spot to Ben Oates, but Mark Pimlott leads Chris Fisher. Chris Callahan up into 3rd position. Good start for him. Steve Hilton in 4th. And Jacob Douglas up to 5th position. Nicely done. Then Sieben Stoll in 6th. Peter Hart did it again. Paul Hargreaves as in 7th position. We just see Sieben Stoll make that move on. Jacob Douglas for 5th position. Duraggio and Kai Clark swap round in 10th place. As Duraggio. I beg your pardon. I had actually forgotten the name. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly as well. It does look like Chris Fisher, he's closing in a bit on Mark Pimlott as well as they come through the hairpin to complete the first lap. As I say, it's 20-minute race. Oh no, Paul Hargreaves has spun! Oh no, trouble at the hairpin. Paul Hargreaves is facing the wrong way, does the right thing, just gets out of the way, sticks in the reverse and floors it to get his car royally out of the way. And that's Ben Oates has just come passing him as well on his recovery drive. Kev Straw on the back end of the picture there. Well. Battle forming here with Alistair Pollock and Adam Bent. That's for 7th position. Jacob Douglas and Sieben Stoll still very, very close together. I think it was a bit of a lag moment because I didn't hear Jacob get off the gas there. We'll go with on board. There we go. That's the camera I was looking for. Mark Pinmont starting to get into his rhythm up front as well. He's extended that lead up to 2.3 seconds over Chris Fisher. Rajiu's actually catching the back of the Pollock and Ben battle. There they are, the three of them. Right behind them, Kai Clark and Ben Oates close together. On board with the championship leader as he catches the newcomer in the 24 car. Oh, Kai's got a little bit out. That's Alice Pollock. Alistair Pollock facing the wrong way. Going through sunny in, sunny out. Oh, careful how you rejoin. In front of Paul Hargreaves, your own teammate. And Kev Straw, there he is, bringing out the back end of the field. Well. We've got several sort of pairs of cars together. But, over the line there, Mark Pinmont. So, the purple's coming onto the board. That's people with personal best. Of course, that's the first rolling racing lap we've had. Chris Fisher second, Chris Callahan third. So that's K&S Motorsports. Swap round there. That's Ben Oates and Guy Clark. Swap positions again. Guy Clark almost caught the back of Ben's car there. Where is Alistair Pollock? There he is. We saw him facing the wrong way earlier. So he makes his way through the chicane. That's the gap he's got to close down on the next clump of three. That's Ben Oates, Kai Clark and Paul Hargreaves. He can certainly do it. Adam Bent is a little bit off the back of Amine Duraggio at the moment for 7th position. As they work their way through the twists and turns of this wonderful circuit. That's the Jim Clark S's they've just gone through now. The fast right-hander of Barcroft. Down towards sunny in, sunny out, where we saw issues last time out. It was Paul Hargreaves that came to grief here. Oh, battle of a third between Chris Callahan and Steve Hilton. They haven't broken away too far. Oh, Hilton's gone a bit deep there into the hairpin, but he's got a decent drive on the way out. He's now challenging the Falcon Racing number 49 of Chris Callahan. Good racing now from Hilton there, 35.5, really hustling the back of the yellow and black car. As they work their way through the first few turns of Clairvaux, Hawthorne and the chicane. There's Sebring Stoll as well at the back end of the shot. Chris Fisher not far ahead of them either. And Mark Pinmont has extended that lead once again, now over 3 seconds to the good. Adam Bent is still staying with Amine Duraggio. There is Ben Oates that's cleared Kai Clark. And Paul Hargreaves right on the back of the newcomer as well. And Alistair Pollock is doing well to closing that gap. Kai Clark goes in the defensive line, going through Tower Bend. And that's allowing Paul's teammate Alistair Pollock to close in on him a little bit. There's a jump on board with Alistair Pollock. You can see that battle unfold. Jim Clark S is going towards Barcroft once again. Nice defensive manoeuvre from Clark there. Down towards sunny in, sunny out. Oh, Kai Clark's gone in too deep. He's gone under the grass. Oh, he's caught that one. Nicely done. And whilst I was looking away at that, Steve Hilton has managed to overcome Chris Callahan into the hairpin, and that is 3rd position for the K&S Motorsport number 82. Nicely done. Pinmont continues to extend his lead, now 3.7 seconds near enough. Adam Bent still trying to keep, beg your pardon, that's Ben Oates on the back of Adam Bent. There goes Ben on the inside line, going towards Clairvaux. Yeah, Adam's not challenging that one. He realises that he's not realistically in that battle. As Ben Oates makes another position, that's 8th place to him now. So we're 7 minutes in to this 20-minute race. We haven't hit the halfway point yet. There's that three-way battle we were looking at earlier. Hargreaves, Pollock and Clark. Ooh, Clark got a little bit slippery there coming through the chicane. That's going to lose him momentum on Hargreaves and Pollock. on board with Alistair. The training of the two OG Verks Motorsport cars in this particular fight. This is a fight. Oh, well caught, sir. This is a battle for 10th position. Oh, he's going to get close. He's going to try and bounce out that one. Not through the Jim Clark S's, he's not. To Barcroft. He's going to try and make the move to Sunny in. I wouldn't have thought so. It's not a very big braking zone down there. And indeed he doesn't. He stays with his teammate for now. Kai Clark doing what he can to stay on the tail of those two. Again, this abnormally long camera shot. Well, it means we saw Kev Straw. Oh, Duraggio and Douglas have swapped round. That's because Jacob Douglas has fallen off the road on the exit of the hairpin. And whilst I looked away at that, Alistair Pollock has banzaied his teammate into the hairpin. Oh, and then gets overcooked on the exit of the hairpin as well. So Hargreaves is through. Kai Clark is now upsetting the OG Verks Motorsport party. Race best then for Kai Clark, 38 on the board there. And same for Kev Straw, 37.4. This three-way battle continues at the tail end of the field, but is no less exciting as a result of it. Everyone else is relatively spread out at this point. Can they stay like that, though? It's going to be the important thing to bear in mind. Paul Hargreaves now beginning to pull away. Alistair Pollock. I mean, that's the nature of the single make series. That one mistake from Alistair, and look what it's cost him. There was at a crucial point as well on the exit of the hairpin. Jacob Douglas is still staying in touch with Amin Duraggio. That's for 6th position. Hilton is closing in on Chris Fisher as well. So Steve Hilton is really charging on. Race bet. Oh, trouble for Adam Bent. Oh no, he's overcooked it on the exit of the hairpin. That's catching so many people out. So he's headbutted the wall. Now he's going to join this trio. So Alistair Pollock currently the back of that particular conga line. 384, so that's race best for Kai Clark. They continue to fight like that. Kev Straw's going to be in there. He's not actually that far off. Oh, Paul Hargreaves got a little bit squiggly going through Clairvaux. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. 4 cars now in this particular train. Adam Bent, you are very, very popular. That's what it is. Oh, that's Alistair Pollock on the inside line coming past Kai Clark for 11th position. Nicely done. That was through Tower Bend. Just saw Kev Straw in the shot there. Whilst this is going on, Steve Hilton is getting very, very close to Chris Fisher, which catch up with them in a second. Oh, side by side coming up to the hairpin now. Hilton on the outside line, so that's not really going to work through the hairpin. So a decent exit though. Can he overhaul the 87? Heading down towards the first turn once again. He's not going to be able to make that one stick on the outside line. He's staying with it though. Nope, that door is closed very much in his face. There's Chris Callahan on the back end of the shot. Oh, Alistair Pollock, Kai Clark. Well, Kai's been forced to the outside line. That's going to cost him. Or is it? Adam Bent is providing a big old slipstream to the 3 behind him. Kai Clark actually had a decent drive on the exit of the hairpin. He's gone back ahead of Alistair Pollock for 11th position. Kev Straw not far behind. Kev Straw is actually closing in on them, and that's Ben Oates working his way past Jake Douglas in the 751. That's the 7th position. It's the championship leader continuing to work his way through the field. That's Steve Hilton on the back of Chris Fisher for 2nd position. I think Chris Callahan must have made a mistake somewhere, because he was in this pack earlier on. He's now some, 5 seconds behind. There is Callahan with Sieben Stoll and Amin Daragiu in hot pursuit, as Kai Clark and Alistair Pollock swap around again in this quartet. Steve Hilton still trying to find his way past Chris Fisher. Chris has gone a bit deep into the hairpin. Can Steve Hilton capitalise on that? Not at the moment, it would seem. Daragiu on the back of Sieben Stoll as well. Then is Ben Oates and Jake Douglas. Now, we saw those two swap rounds literally half a lap ago. And no, Daragiu cannot overhaul Sieben Stoll at the moment. 135 flat for Ben Oates. I mean, Daragiu was a little deep there into Clairvaux, but managed to keep it going. Brilliant battles forming. And look at that, Kev Straw, he's really closing in on the conga line ahead of him, so he's really going to get involved. 38-8, 38-7, 38-4, 39-1 and 37-8, so Kev Straw is really going to be involved in there. We've got 6 and a bit minutes to go, and he could well be involved in a battle for, with 5, well, him being the 5th car in that ever-growing conga line. Oh, Pollock got really close to the back of Paul Hargreaves there. Just about, but didn't slam into the back of his teammate. But Adam Bent still in the front of this line. Oh, that's a big move. Can he slow that one down? He can. He's made the move to Tower Bend. Oh, tail again, all kind of squiggly, but that does manage to keep his car pointing in the right direction. He's screaming back down the circuit through the Jim Clark S's towards Barcroft. Now, is Paul Hargreaves going to fight his teammate too hard, or are they going to try and work together to get off after Adam? We will see as the race continues to unfold. Steve Hilton's lost a bit of time to Chris Fisher that time around. So the 82 not able to attack for second just yet. Oh, Ben Oates is now on the back of Amin Daragiu and Sieben Stoll, so he's now in the battle for 5th position. There is Jake Douglas following them. That's the view from the championship leader's bonnet. He's got just under 5 minutes to make a difference, and there, just in the distance, is Chris Callahan. Kai Clark, his personal best with 38 flat. Kev Straw, that's what he can see. There's a bit of a gap forming in the middle of that line now as Daragiu is off. Oh no, Amin Daragiu's gone off at Tower Bend. Ben Oates has nailed all of them. Wow, in half a lap he's gone up 3 positions. My goodness me. Sieben Stoll, Jake Douglas is now on his tail as Amin Daragiu has made that mistake. Oh, Alistair Pollock has managed to make the move on Adam Bent in the same place at Tower Bend, but he's gone all kinds of sideways on the exit. Can Adam Bent do anything about it? Not quite. He's remained where he is. Kev Straw is now right with this pack. There he is, look. The monochrome racing number 21. Now very much attached to this conga line. Chris Fisher has got himself about a second's gap between himself and Steve Hilton now. So the battle for second may resolve itself. We will see. Look at this lot. Pollock, Bent, Hargreaves, Clark and Straw. All fighting for 9th place. This is absolutely wooden spoon avoidance here. What a wonderful scrap it is. Oh, Adam Bent's in trouble. He's gone too wide on the exit of the hairpin, and that's dropped him, plummeting from 10th to 13th. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, Kai Clark having a go at Paul Hargreaves, it looked like for a moment there. Oh, Paul's gone too deep. That's allowing Alistair Pollock to start to run away from this particular pack now. As Hargreaves does manage to get back onto track. That's the view from Adam's perspective. Here's Kev Straw going to have a go at Kai Clark. 2.5 minutes to go. Oh, Adam's gone for the inside line at Tower. Couldn't quite make it work though. Oh, these strange cameras going on. Oh, Hilton and Fisher are together again. Oh, as I've looked away. Oh no, Kai Clark's off. Kai Clark's gone off. That's what a shame. He was really heavily involved in that particular battle. But sadly is sent careening to the back of it as Fisher and Hilton continue to scrap for second place. Adam Bent's fallen a little bit off the back of the Congo line now. Oh, Kev Straws! Just as I say that, there's a big tank slapper on that's going to allow Adam to have a crack at him. Oh, there's Hilton and Fisher side by side, but Hilton's not going to be able to turn in on that one. As up a tower bend, he's going to want to try and get a decent exit from there, but doesn't manage to do so. 1.5 minutes to go. Mark Pimlott has led pretty much all race long. He's been unchallenged. Chris Fisher in second, Steve Hilton third. And that battle continues to wage on. Ben Oates from starting in pole was stoned at last before the end of the first lap and has worked his way back up to 5th position. Amin Daragiu is catching the back of Jake Douglas and Stephen Stoll. Oh, Adam Bent and Kev Straw are there having an argument going through Tower. But Kev Straw the victor of that one at the moment. Where is Mark Pimlott? There he is. Oh, Daragiu and Douglas have swapped round. That's because Daragiu's trying an outside manoeuvre in the hairpin. That's not usually going to work, and indeed it doesn't. There's Ben Oates, Stephen Stoll, Jake Douglas, or Amin Daragiu all together as they start what could be their final lap. Indeed, will be their final lap in as Mark Pimlott. Where is he? No, he's at Tower, so this will be the final lap. He isn't going to beat the flag from there. Oh no, Jake Douglas is off before they get through the chicane. He's made a mistake at Hawthorne, so that's dropped him down to 8th position now. There's Hargreaves. Straw and Ben together again. Oh, Alistair Pollock has stopped as Alistair Pollock run out of fuel. Well, the engine is off. Alistair Pollock is out of the running. Oh no, from being involved in that race-long battle, did he run out of fuel? But your winner for the first race of the night is the number 520. K&S Motorsports Mark Pimlott takes the win on race number 1 here at Croft. Oh, Steve Hilton trying to make the move on the inside of the hairpin. It didn't pay off for him. Chris Fisher comes home in second. Steve Hilton takes the final podium position. Chris Callahan, it was a comparatively lonely race for him, comes home in 4th. Ben Oates, great recovery drive up into 5th place. He's chased home by Stephen Stoll and Ryan Daragiu trying to do something about it, but can't get up. Can't steal that last position, so he comes home in 7th. Jake Douglas 8th. Paul Hargreaves is going to be, well, there he is. Oh, what might have been for him in the 99s. The OG Vex, number 99, is going to come home in 9th position as Adam Bent and Kev Straw continue their fight. It's going to go side by side over the line here. Kev Straw's got the inside line. Oh, Adam Bent. He manages to keep it out of the wall this time. Was too eager on the right foot. Kev Straw takes 10th, Adam Bent 11, and Kai Clark comes home in 12th position. Alistair Pollock seemingly running out of fuel. He's not going to finish this one. What a race! That's what we love about. That's what we love about the MX-5 Cup. Brilliant stuff. So Mark Pimlott, Chris Fisher and Steve Hilton. Let's see if we can find them to have a chat with them. So they don't have to come and have a chat to me, but it is nice if they do. So he says people are still rumbling around. We'll try and find some people to chat to us. That's someone going the wrong way. Oh, that's Mark Pimlott having a good old celebration. Right, let's see who I can find then. So I can see Chris Fisher in the Discord. Let's hop out of the session then and get the interview music going, the background music going in the usual fashion. Whew. Send a message over. See who we can find. We have our second place driver, Chris Fisher. Are you with us?
Hi, thanks very much.
Well, my goodness me, did you have a lot of pressure at the end?
Just sort of seeing him come back as moves right up to the rear, and then sort of dropping off for a second, like lining me up again for a couple of laps time. Yeah, kept me on my toes. Sort of started to make a few silly mistakes, little slides and things, but yeah, held him off.
Well, I mean, is Croft a circuit you particularly like? It's not necessarily too well known in a lot of circles, but it's certainly somewhere where we've raced before with the MX-5s. What are your thoughts towards Croft?
I wish I was better at it. I mean, the first sort of few corners and chicanes, I know I lose a lot of speed. I can't carry a lot of speed through there, whether that's set up or I'll probably go for just me. But otherwise, yeah, love it. Really tricky to overtake. So I sort of was hoping that would at least keep me in second for that race.
Well, that starts you quite a way down the grid. Is that a bit of a concern then, in coming into race 2?
No, my main aim this week, after a couple of ropey sort of races, sort of in last round, to just keep it clean. So I thought I was doing quite well in that one, and then got tagged in from behind with the little spin at the start there. But otherwise, yeah, keep it clean and pick up some points. That's my aim.
A good ethos to go by. Good luck for the remainder of the night and for the rest of the season. Thank you very much, Chris Fisher.
Thank you very much.
We also have our other two podium sitters. Let's have a chat with Steve Hilton. Are you with us?
I am here.
Well, you were the man that was really hounding Chris for that second spot. That was some going. You were trying everything you could.
Yeah, I couldn't push anymore. That's why I was just going to bin it myself. So I'm going to best and keep it clean.
So is Croft a circuit that usually does well for you, or again just taking it as it comes?
Taking it as it comes. I've been practicing last week, which is main key. I keep getting in the series. I kept getting tied up with people crashing, but hopefully that's my bad luck spell over with. Just carry on now, hopefully.
So again, sort of same question to you as with the top 10 being reversed for the next rounds. Is that a concern, or again just taking everything as it comes?
Well, it's a bit of concern if I get tied up with anyone if they bin it in front of me, obviously. But yeah, just like I said, take it as it comes. Try and keep it clean and catch them later on. Let them go. Good
stuff. Best of luck for the remainder of the night and for the rest of the season. Thank you very much, Steve Hilton.
Cheers, mate.
Mark Pimlott, are you with me?
I am indeed. I am.
Well, I mean, you just sailed off into the sunset.
Yeah, but I got a little bit lucky. I think Benjamin was very nice to me going into turn 1, and then he got tagged, and then I just got to sort of saunter ahead and do my own thing.
I'm not sure you'd agree with that, because I mean, you had an absolutely storming start off the line. I mean,
I'll have to watch that again. I'll have to watch it because I don't know. It just felt perfectly average.
Well, from our perspective, it looked like you had a cracker or Ben had a bad one. But either way, I mean, you put you in the lead, and that's all she wrote as far as your race is concerned.
Well, like Steve said, we'd done enough practice. I think both of us combined have probably done over 300 laps. So we were well practiced. We were ready for it.
So you know how many blades of grass there are on the outside of the circuit.
Blades of grass, yeah, where all the bumps are, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's certainly paying off for you. And again, it is starting right in the middle of the... Well, I mean, it's a 13, 14-car field, so you'll be near the back end of the field. Is that a worry, or again, just hoping that the early corner fracas kind of opens things up for you?
Well, the thing is, both me and Steve said, we're after last week, we've got to take it easy. You're not going to win the race on lap 1. If there is an accident, just make your way around it and crack on, and we'll see what happens.
Best of luck for race number 2, and for the rest of the season. Thank you very much, Mark Bimlott.
Thank you.
And very quickly, we'll have a quick chat with Chris Callahan. So, again, it was a remarkably quiet race for you.
Yeah, I was quite lonely for most of that.
You were somewhat.
It was a bit of carnage at the start, and held third for a while. But Steve is so much faster than me, Steve Hilton. And I thought, should I let him by? And then I started to pull away. I made a mistake into the complex and let him go. And I was hoping he would slow Chris down and I could sort of join in, but it wasn't to be. There we go. Top 4, that'll do.
So, I mean, that puts you in in what's it, 6th, I think it's going to be for this one. Is that something you're looking forward to? Is Croft a good circuit for you?
Yeah, I haven't played it for years. Well, I've never played it on here. I've come to sort of love it over the 2 weeks of practicing. I think I started 6th in race 1, so hopefully it should be a bit better.
Familiar territory for you.
Yeah, I'm hoping if I do get on the podium, I will do a shoey on my stream.
Well, I mean, that's... If ever you needed an advertising ploy, there is definitely it. May the Falcon fly in race number 2, and for the rest of the season, thank you very much, Chris Callahan.
Thank you.
Right, race number 2 beckons then. We get rid of the image. So we've got a few minutes, so it's about 2.5 minutes to go before the race gets underway. So that gives me just enough time to send out the sponsors. The sponsors video once more. It is. Someone's keen. So then, not everybody's reappeared, I don't think. Now, I thought race number 2 was top 10 reversed. It could be race 3 that's top 10 reversed. If that's the case, my apologies. I had that one slightly incorrect. It looks like it does seem that we are starting with the finishing order from last race. Of course, Alistair Pollock, who seemingly ran out of fuel, is going to be right at the back of the field. I can't return to pits until the race gets underway. 30 more seconds until the lights do their dance. Looking at the messages, it would seem that Alistair was not the only one to run out of fuel. Several other people were caught out as well, but let's get race number 2 underway. The engine revs doth rise, the adrenaline pumps. It is time to wind them up and let them go. And it's situation reversed. It's Chris Fisher this time that gets once again a second position, that gets an absolutely storming start from the front row. Comes streaming down towards Clairvaux. Who's going to win out this one? Mark Pimlott is first into the... As I do the usual dance, there we go. Whoa, that's Simon Stoll that's gone off way off road. Oh, they're going to make it through the chicane. Yes, they do. Everybody has survived. That's the view from Clark. Lots of switching going on. That's Kev Straw that's had trouble. Oh, here comes Alistair Pollock, going to try and do one on for his teammate. And is he going to try and deal with Adam Bent as well? No, not this time around. Alistair Pollock gets very close to Adam Bent as they slot back into position. It is Mark Pimlott again at the top of the tree. He's being chased by Chris Fisher. Ben Oates, though, has worked his way through the field. He started 5th, now at the 3rd. There's Steve Hilton behind. Oh, Peter I did it again. Paul Hargreaves. Lost the position to Kev Straw. Gets a nudge from Kai Clark. And I've got a screen freeze. That's not useful. Apologies there. As they work their way through the lap. Oh, very close with a number of people. There's Alistair Pollock on the back of Adam Bent, but he's gone a little bit too deep. Going towards the hairpin. Oh no, that's Jacob Douglas. That's very, very slow. Everybody has survived lap 1. There's Chris Callaghan again. He just seems to have found space. That's amazing. What on earth has he managed that? So Mark Pimlott leading the way by 1.8 seconds over Chris Fisher. Ben Oates, though, is still got Steve Hilton for company, but there's Amida Raggio right on Steve Hilton's case. Doesn't look like Steve might in a position to repeat his podium from race 1. That's so close to Raggio being on the grass. Oh, a tap to the nose of Steve Hilton. He's managed to catch it coming through Tower Bend. Here comes Chris Callaghan. Can he capitalise on that? The 49 Falcon Racing of Chris Callaghan on the outside line swoops past the 82 and through into 5th position for Mr. Callaghan. They go through sunny in, sunny out. As Steve Hilton's not settling for that one, just piling the pressure on as they go through sunny out, now heading towards the complex. I beg your pardon. I think I might have got the bit of the track wrong. Yes, I did. Oh no, I didn't. I was right. And there's Sieben Stoll right behind them as well. Wow, Mark Pimlott is absolutely going for it. Oh, Steve Hilton going for an outside line. Is he going to try and cut back underneath Chris Callaghan? Callaghan tries to shut that door though. Over the line. Well behaved themselves so far. Lots of battling going on. That's the view from Kai Clark. The tail end of the field side by side is Paul Hargreaves and Kev Straw going into Clairvaux. Doesn't quite happen though. No changes at the moment. 3 seconds the lead from Mark Pimlott. No, oh no! That's Kev Straw. Going for some off-roading. Not quite what the MX-5 was built for, but he does rejoin the circuit. Gary Cooper, welcome to you. Glad to have you in the chat, sir. Now Mark Pimlott really leading the way. Look at on board with Amida Raggio. on the back of Ben Oates, who's on the back of Chris Fisher. This is part of the reason why that gap is extending so far. Chris has got a lot of defending to do from the championship leader. Through Sunny in and Sunny out, now heading towards the complex. There you can see at the top of the shot is Mark Pinlock. Wonderful three-way fight going on there for second. Oh, is Bennett's going to try and bounce like that one on the inside of the hairpin? No, Chris covers that one off. Here comes Amin Deraziu trying to do an outside manoeuvre. Oh, he's a bit too wide, but does keep his foot in it. Oh, wait. And no change in that top three at the moment. Then you look further back. Chris Callahan is very, very popular. Oh, Kev Straw's had trouble again on the hairpin. Overcooked that one a little bit. Stephen Stoll's got a lot of company around him. That's Jake Douglas right behind him. Oh, well caught. The 68 car getting very, very loose coming through Hawthorne and into the chicane. Jake Douglas side by side with Stephen Stoll now as they come towards Tower Bend. Oh, he's gone too deep on that one. He's got trouble. He's out of it. He seemingly wasn't steering, so technical trouble for Jake Douglas. That's a shame. Whoa, there's Kev Straw potentially joining him, and he is out. He's out of the session. Jake Douglas is out of the race. That is a shame. Jake Douglas finished 8th in the first race. A great shame indeed, but Mark Pimnell now 5 seconds to the good. He is capitalising on this fight. Oh, Deraji had fallen a little bit off the back of it, so that's going to open up Ben Oates to attack Chris Fisher for second position. Wow, as the 87 slides into the hairpin. And right behind them, you'll see Chris Callahan and Steve Hilton and Stephen Stoll having their argument for 5th position. Then behind them, once again, Adam Bent, Alistair Pollock, Paul Hargreaves, and Kai Clark all in that fight as they were. Well, Adam Bent joined this fight a bit later on last time, but they're all in it from the start for 8th position. Kev Straw caught this battle last time around. Hopefully he's able to do the same again as Hilton's had trouble. Steve Hilton has spun, coming through Hawthorne. Oh, he's going to be caught by the quartet behind. Going to be a quintet if Steve Hilton's not able to get away from them. That's a lot of headlights staring at him. Oh, Sami Durashiu on the back of Ben Oates. Now that's a challenge for 3rd position potentially forming. So sweep the way through, Sunny in, Sunny out. Whoa, he was a bit late on the brakes there. It's going to cost him momentum on the exit of Sunny out. Again, Ben Oates not looking to challenge at the moment. But we'll see how that pans out. Deraji is really piling the pressure on. Through the complex, coming up to the hairpin once again. I don't think that's the line Deraji was aiming for. I think he had to correct that as time went on. Whoa, Chris Callahan sideways out of the hairpin. 35.8. Race best for Chris Fisher. Chris Callahan nearly matched actually. Wow, Deraji is really pushing on. So Steve Hilton has managed to break away a little bit from the quartet behind. Corey Clark's fallen a little bit off the back of Paul Hargreaves. Oh, Ben Oates and Deraji swap round with us. I mean, Deraji going a bit too deep. Whoa, big tank slapper there coming out of tower for Ben Oates, and that's given the position to Amin Deraji. Well, well, well. It's not often you see someone get one over Ben Oates. And he's not wasting any time. Amin Deraji is now piling the pressure onto Chris Fisher for 2nd position. Oh, that's Chris Callahan falling off the road, coming through Tower. Team Stolen, Steve Hilton are about just under 2 seconds apart at the moment. I would imagine that gap's going to disintegrate as the race continues. Through the hairpin once again. Seen, and it's corner. I was literally just about to say we've seen that corner catch quite a few drivers out just as those words were beginning to leave my mouth. Ben Oates wanders a little bit too wide and costs himself quite a lot of momentum over Amin Daragiu, and Chris Fisher ahead of him. Oh, Amin Daragiu, number 40, really dicing, he's flirting with those bollards. I think it was him that hit them in qualifying. 37.8, I think that's a personal best for Kai Clark in the 24 car. Oh, Daragiu trying to save up a move, and Chris Fisher again, he's forcing the outside line coming up to Tower Bend. It's not going to pay off for him. Is that going to put him into the clutches of Benjamin Oates? Not quite. Benjamin Oates is right there, ready to do something about it though. It does help Benjamin to close in a bit. To screen their way through the King-Kodiak S's down through Barcroft. Into Sunny in and Sunny out. I'm a little surprised that Benjamin's not been able to get past them. Adam Bent and Alistair Pollock still locked in battle for 8th position. Flirting with the grass again. Paul Hargreaves not far behind. Kai Clark's not far behind either. Kev Straw, unfortunately. Oh, wow. Say Kev Straw not able to close in too much this time around, it would seem, but Alistair Pollock getting very, very close to Adam Bent. Whoa, that's going to be too deep for Alistair Pollock. He's going to want to try and get a decent drive, but he's forced too deep. Paul Hargreaves is going to swap round on him, is he? Not quite, as we reposition the camera. A striking livery on the OG Works Motorsport squad. No, Paul Hargreaves was not able to capitalise on that one. Oh, Kai Clark was a little slow coming through Clairview and Hawthorne there. It's going to cost him some momentum on that trio. Oh, side by side, Adam Bent and Alistair Pollock as they come up towards Tower Bend. Adam Bent with the inside line. And that's going to ensure that he keeps that position unless Alistair can come back underneath him. And towards the Jim Clark S's now. Adam's still going to have initially the inside line. Alistair Pollock, he's committed to that side by side as they come through the middle of the Jim Clark S's. Oh, as Alistair gets a little bit squiggly. And now Alistair's going to have the inside line as I'm getting on board with Paul Hargreaves. But Adam Bent has actually managed to keep the momentum and maintains the 8th position. What a great scrap between these drivers. They were pretty much locked in battle for certainly the second half of the first race as Adam Bent, his line was a big compromise coming through Sunny out, now coming into the complex, still side by side, but Adam has managed to close that gap, or close that door I should say, and maintains the position for now. Oh wow! Alistair tried to get the move done, but the door was rather unceremoniously shut at his face there. Paul Hargreaves is through. Looks like Kai Clark, who's managed to maintain the pace of those ahead of him. He's going to get alongside. It looks like he's going to get that one done on Alistair Pollock. Not quite. He opted to discretion's a better part of Alistair. Daragiu again is trying to move on Chris Fisher, but that's forced him too wide through Tower Bend. I mean, Ben Oates doesn't need help to catch up. He's blindingly quick as well, we know. At the moment, remains just outside of the podium positions. Oh, Chris Fisher sideways going through Barcroft. Now into Sunny in. I beg your pardon, Sunny in and then Sunny out. Chris Fisher, my goodness me, he's doing so much defending now as they come into the complex. He's defending so hard against the amazing drivers behind him. Is doing a brilliant job as well of maintaining their position. Looks like they're going to remain as they are as they cross the line once again. 5.5 minutes to go. There's Duraggio again trying to get the momentum he needs, working his way through Clervaux into Hawthorne, through the chicane. Let's get on board with Ben Oates, side by side again, coming up towards Tower once again. Amin Duraggio on the outside line. He's been forced out I don't know how many times, and it is still not paid off for him. My word, he has tried that move quite a number of times in this race. While that's all going on, we jump back to a big run. Kai Park's fallen a little bit off the back. Still, these three are locked in battle. Adam, Ben, Paul Hargreaves, and Alistair Pollock. Alistair is actually the tail end of the trio. We saw him getting very sideways through the hairpin not long ago. Steve Hilton and Stephen Stoll aren't far apart. This trio here for second. Oh, Ben Oates has got a run on Amin Duraggio. Coming into the complex. Can Amin hold on to the inside line with the next apex? Oh no, as they come together. Oh, that was a bit brutish there from Amin Duraggio, but he has managed to maintain that third position, but he's a bit slow in the exit of the hairpin. I think Ben Oates may feel a bit aggrieved by that, because that was a bit of a desperate move from Duraggio there, and that's giving Chris Fisher a bit of breathing space. Once again, Mark Pimlott has just run off into the distance. There he is. Chris Fisher, though, like he did in race 1, has had to defend for all his life's worth. But in fairness, Amin Duraggio has done a brilliant job of maintaining that third position. I suspect that there will be a few words said about that particular move as Pollock and Hargreaves swap round. The OG-Vex pair. There's 4 drivers in that team. We don't have Stefan Andre Gaigu, who I thought was going to be with us tonight. We don't have Bart Cernials. So the 2 representatives of the bright blue and pink flash squad. With their own internal squabbles, they've actually given Adam Ben a bit of breathing space, to tune of about 1.5 seconds. Back up to the fight for second position, though. So Chris Fisher. Whoa, Ben Oates thinking around the inside line coming into the complex. Not a lot of run there. 2.5 minutes to go. Mark Pimlott leads by 10 seconds again. He's done an absolutely brilliant job in this race. Whoa, and a big slap of oversteer for Benjamin Oates as he comes out of the hairpin once again. Chasing off after Amin Duraggio. There in the background of the shot, Chris Callahan is on his own there in 5th position. There's Stephen Stoll and Stephen Hilton. Steve was 3rd last time out, so he doesn't look like he's going to repeat that one. Stephen Stoll was 6th, as is where he finds himself now. Wow, Adam Ben has a lot of breathing space now as the 2 OG-Vex pair are continuing to fight for what is now 9th position. Kai Clark is there to pick up the pieces if it does go wrong. Kev Straw, sadly, can't see him this time around. He's a good 10 seconds back from here, but we lost Jacob Douglas earlier in the race. So 2 distinct fights going on at the moment. One for the middle and last podium positions as Benjamin Oates is nailed to the back of Amin Duraggio. And Amin really defending hard coming into the complex. Benjamin again's gone for that inside line, but this time he's managed to make it stick. Then Amin just banzaied it on the inside, and he's done it again, and he's hit Benjamin Oates again. Oh my goodness me, but Amin hasn't come off brilliantly well. Benjamin Oates is off into the wall. Oh my goodness me. again, that move is just a bit too desperate. Chris Callahan has gone past Benjamin for 4th position whilst the 72 car was recovering. Oh dear. I suspect there may be words had about that one because it really was too much of a desperate move from Alain Deregiu. But we'll see if they bring that one to the stewards. Here comes Steve Hilton. He's been hustling Stephen Stoll for a while now. As we're on what I believe be our final lap as Hilton. My goodness me, he held that pretty well. They're very crossed up there. Oh no, Paul Hargreaves is in trouble. Kai Clark's gone past him for the 10th position. Oops, and then gets a little bit too wide coming through Hawthorne, but does manage to get back in front of the 99 car. That's Kai Clark. Confirmation then that Mark Pimlott once again is on the final lap as Ben Oates and Chris Callahan have swapped around. I don't think Chris really contested that one too much. But it's another, that's a easy victory. Well, comparatively it was. Your winner, it's 2 for 2 for the 520 car. It's Mark Pimlott again on the top spot. And again, it's Chris Fisher on the second. So Chris Fisher again is going to take the second position on the podium, but controversially, it's Armin Deragier. It's going to take third. I suspect the stewards are going to be called to look at that incident with him and Ben Oates. Benjamin Oates comes home in 4th, Chris Callahan 5th. Stephen Stoll just fends off Steve Hilton for 6th position. Oh, Adam Ben in trouble again. Well, under pressure, I should say. Now he binned it on that point last time round as Alistair Pollock goes onto the grass. It's a drag race to the line. It looks like Adam Bennett, the 59, just about takes it, which he does. 8th position to Adam, 9th to Alistair Pollock, 10 Paul Hargreaves, 11th Kai Clark. A big slide there from Adam Bent, and Kev Straw comes home last car, still running in 12th position. My word, what a race that was. My mouse has decided it doesn't want to play ball anymore. There we go. Right then. Well, that was well, that happened. In fairness, that was yeah. I suspect the stewards will be called. I mean, it's up to the drivers. If they raise the stewards' incidents, the stewards will have a look at the incidents. If they decide to settle it between themselves, that's of course entirely up to them. That's the wrong bit of music. Let's have that one on. And see who we can find again. Can we find Chris Fisher? Can we find Mark Pimlott? And can we find Armin Deragiu? Let's have a look, shall we? Well, I can see Chris Fisher. And I can see Mark Pimlott. There he is, our winner, 2 for 2. Mr. Pimlott, once again, an easy waltzing victory.
It's all luck. It's all luck. That's all it is. It's all a bit of luck.
You modest man, you modest man. Again, you're just disappearing off into the distance. Your lap times are disproving your own theory there. It's a great performance.
Well, I don't know where the starts are coming from, but whatever I'm doing, I'll just try and do that all the time because honestly, I've never got off the line like that before, so I've got to work it out what I'm doing.
Oh goodness me! Well, now this time it should be reverse grid. So
yes, yeah.
I thought it was race 2. I had it incorrect. So
I did as well. I did.
So you will be starting towards the back. Is that a particular worry for you?
I'll just I can go to bed tonight with a smile on my face, coming first in those 2 races. Whatever happens now, I'll be pretty chilled out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's all a bonus from here on out. Well, we wish you the best of luck for the final round of tonight and for the rest of the season. Thank you very much, Mark Pimlott.
Thank you very much.
Armin Deragiu, is that you with me?
Yeah, it's me.
Well, my goodness me, that was a hell of a scrap that you were involved with with Chris and with Ben there. Didn't quite end the way that I would imagine you were wanting it to, though.
Sorry, say again?
I can imagine that you weren't aiming to bounce off of Ben those couple of times coming into the into complex.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, but well, it's racing, and yeah, I really tried to. I really wanted this podium, and yeah, I want to see the replay, but yeah, I didn't want to hit him, of course, but yeah.
I mean, that no one can question how hard you were working to keep hold of the podium. Is Croft a circuit you like particularly?
It's the first one. It's the first one I was on it, so actually I never heard about it before. So yeah.
Oh wow!
It's a quite challenging track, and it's.
So you'll be starting very much right in the middle of the pack this time. Is that something you're looking forward to, or do you just want to get it over and done with now?
Actually, I hate starting in the middle of the pack.
Oh no!
Because every time on the first corners, I get hit. So I get to figure out how I can survive, and then we'll see.
And am I saying it correctly? Is it pronounced Amin Daragi?
Amin Daragi, actually.
Daragi. I just prefer to get people's names right, so I will do it properly. Thank you very much, and best of luck for the last round of the night and for the rest of the season. Thank you very much, Amin Daragi.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, onwards then to race number 3. And once again, we will get the sponsors message out there. Let's join the session first so that I am in and ready to go as the session is ready. And then we will get, as we've been asked to get the sponsors message out, they very kindly offering their support. So seems only fair to get their name out there as often as we can. So bear with me whilst I set that up, and I shall be right back. Okie dokie. Couple of minutes still to go as the field are now beginning to join the session. So let's see who is starting where, shall we? So it's going to be Adam. Whoop, sit still. Right, it's Adam Bent. It seems on the front. I don't know that everybody has reappeared. That's going to. There's only 12, and that includes me. You can see there's a gap at the back. So there's a few drivers that have not reappeared yet. So it's pronounced Daragi. Daragi. Okay. And I have to unlearn how I've been saying it. So we don't have Mr. Pinlock, but yes we do. He's there in 8th. So there's a couple of cars that have not reappeared yet. Who's not returned, I wonder? Chris Fisher, yes, he's there. Hilton, I'm sure I've just seen you. Yes. Callahan, yes. Oates, yes. Stoll, yep. Delegi, yep. Jake Douglas has not reappeared. Now, we did see him pull off the road, didn't we? I think that's the only one we're missing, I think. Oh, no, there's another one. Hargreaves, yes. Straw, yes. Adam Bent. No, oh, yes, he is. He's in pole. Kai Clark. Kai Clark has not reappeared. So there we go. Those are our two absentees. Jake Douglas and Kai Clark have not reappeared. Can't see either of them in Discord either. So sadly, we have lost them. Someone is really keen to get on with it, but it's not going to help, I'm afraid. Right then, for the final race of the night. So the top 10 are reversed from the last time around. 11 cars to start. For the final time of the evening, it is time to wind them up. I wish the camera wouldn't keep changing. Wind them up and let them go, and that's a belting start from Steve Hilton from second position. From that camera, it looks like second position always starts well. Let's do that. And we'll be right back with our leaders then. And Hilton sweeps through to the leaders. Adam Bent gets a little bit deep coming into the first turn, but does manage to keep that one on the road. Karis Callahan wanders right. Delagi's gone wide. Chris Fisher's lost a spot to Mark Pimlott, but does look like everybody has survived. Except for Kev Straw again. Oh, goodness me. When is Kev Straw going to get a break? Hilton. Whoa, Chris Callahan. Oh, no. Gets a punch in the face from Adam Bent. So working their way through Tower, and that's dropped him all the way to the tail of the field. Oh, goodness me. From a challenge for second place to bouncing off of Adam and then plummeting down the field. Oh, Ben Oates has gone past Delagi again this time. Oh, Seabridge Stoll is right in there. Oh, so that was a big impact there for Alistair Pollock. Lots of bumping going on here as Alistair nearly nudges the back of Delagi. Side by side, that's Adam Bent and Ben Oates. I wonder if Adam's just let that one go. Everyone's a bit too scared to challenge Ben Oates, it looks like. Oh, that's a spin to Seabridge Stoll round. Whoa, as he's overcooked it very much. His rear tyres must now be melted. Trying to paint his name on the floor. Nearly took out Kev Straw and Chris Callahan as they're now having an argument for 9th position. Oh, look at this lot here. On board with Alistair Pollock, Paul Hargreaves behind everyone wandering off the road. The rear tyres just not wanting to behave themselves. Mark Pimlott and Adam Bent swap round for 3rd position. Oh, Adam's lost another one. There goes Duraki. Nearly did it wrong there. Look at this lot here. That's 3rd to 8th, I think, in this particular pack. Yes, it is. Oh no, that's Duraki and Bent that's gone off. Adam let through there, so I wonder if Adam felt he was responsible for that. This Seabridge Stoll, after his incident, trying to recover some lost ground. As he's gone past Adam Bent then for wooden spoon avoidance. Steve Hilton continues to lead away. Ben Oates now 2nd, clear of challenge. Mark Pimlott, double race winner tonight, is still in a podium spot. Right behind him, Chris Fisher. Those two have been next to each other on the tower all night long and remain so. Oh, Adam's off the roll. Adam's out. Adam has called it a day. Just 2 remain, 10 remain rather. So Duragi. I keep hitting the auto camera, which changes the camera too often. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. So who shall we have a look at then? There's Mark Pimlott. Chris Fisher leads the OG Vax pair. Oh, and that's Mark Pimlott that's gone really wide. Coming through Clairvaux and Hawthorne. Or coming into Hawthorne, I should say. So he's now got Chris Fisher on his tail. I think well, that's probably the first time Mark has actually felt challenge all night. He usually just danced off into the distance, hasn't he? He's got quite a few headlights behind him this time. Chris Fisher, Alistair Pollock and Paul Hargreaves right with him. There at the top of the shot we can see Benjamin Oates closing in on Steve Hilton. What can the championship leader do here? He's had a bit of a rough night so far. But looking for a positive way to finish the night. And a great four-way battle for the last podium spot behind. Chris Callahan and Kev Straw aren't too far apart. There's Stephen Stoll. Oh, Amin Duragu is off. I knew I'd do it at some point. Amin Duragu is off. He's having to recover. He's gone the wrong way around the marshal's post. So he's had an incident down at Sunny In and Sunny Out. Well. Benjamin Oates now getting into the 34s. I think it's the first one we've seen all night. He's really starting to hustle now. Will Steve Hilton fight him? Or will he let the championship leader go? We'll see. There's Mark Pimlott. Still with Chris Fisher in tow. Can't quite see them under the tower, but Fisher and Pimlott have broken away from the OG Vax pair of Pollock and Hargreaves. Steve Hilton had a good run there. It's given him some breathing space. A good run from Tower through his Jim Clark S's down through Barcroft. But you can imagine this to be very nip and tuck as Steve Hilton nearly goes onto the grass. So we work the way through Sunny In and Sunny Out. Back up towards the complex now. This is where Ben Oates and Amin Duragu came to grief last time around. They continue on their merry way. Oh, Steve Hilton did not get a good run from the exit of the hairpin, but he should have enough distance at the moment to keep Ben Oates at bay. It's Chris Callahan closing in on Alistair Pollock and Paul Hargreaves. Let's have a look at the times. 35.5 from Fisher, 37.3, 37.1, 36.2. Yes, Chris Callahan is closing in on the blue and pink pair ahead of him. And then behind, Kev Straw is being joined by Stephen Stoll. Oh no, trouble! They've come together! The two teammates have come together. Alistair Pollock facing the wrong way. Oh my goodness me, Hargreaves are being swamped. Oh, Stephen Stoll on the outside just and only just manages to cut back in time to take the hairpin, take the chicane properly rather. My goodness, that was close. So both Kev Straw and Stephen Stoll managed to gain two positions. Because Hargreaves and Pollock came together, or seemingly came together. Oh, Benjamin Oates is right with Steve Hilton for the lead now. Now 1 second. The 1 second gap has very much disintegrated. Benjamin Oates gone with the inside line coming into the complex, but no, Steve Hilton's not having any of that. Slams the door very firmly shut, but that's sent him a little bit too deep. Chris Callahan's gone off the road. Oh no, down at Sunny Out. He's dropped to 9th. Benjamin Oates still staring at the back of the 82. Can he do anything about it this time around? Still got plenty of time and not halfway through the race just yet. He's certainly got the pace to hustle Steve Hilton for the lead, but the more they fight, the more they bring in Mark Pimlott in. There is Mark Pimlott, double race winner already tonight. He was very... Oh no, he's overcooked it! He's overcooked it coming into Clevo. And for the first time tonight, Chris Fisher is ahead of the double race winner. Whoa, that's side by side. Steve Hilton and Ben Oates. Ben's going to have the inside line coming into Tower. Can Can Steve Hilton come back underneath the 72? No, Benjamin Oates has managed to make it stick. He is now in the lead. Outside line. Oh, goodness me, coming through the Jim Clark S's. Steve Hilton's not willing to let the championship leader just waltz off into the distance. He's piling the pressure on, wants to regain the lead. Coming into Sonny in now, it's going to try and come back underneath Benjamin Oates, but he's hit the apex too hard and he spins. He's now gone backwards. Oh no, Stephen Hilton from the lead. Chris Fisher goes through into second place. Oh no, what a shame for Stephen Hilton. Well, Benjamin Oates now has a pretty comfortable lead all to himself. 10.5 minutes to retain it. My goodness me, Mark Pimlott now right with Steve Hilton. Mark Pimlott could get on the podium 3 times out of 3. Oh, nearly on the grass coming out of the hairpin. Kev Straw and Stephen Stoll still locked in battle for 5th place. Paul Hargreaves and Alistair Pollock are together again. They've got Chris Callahan for company this time. I mean, Duragi has been closing in on them as best he can. I mean, he's been setting some 35s in fairness as the number 40. What does he do this time? 35.9. Chris Callahan was a 35 flat. So a real cracking lap time there from the Falcon Racing number 49. And so said that, and commentator cursed him, and round he went. And stalls for good measure. Sorry, Chris, I'll take that one. Stephen Stoll and Kev Straw still locked in a fight for 5th position. They were side by side there as they cut away at the wrong moment. Kev Straw is still hanging on to that one. Hilton and Pimlott arguing for 3rd place. Can Steve Hilton hang on to the podium, or will Mark Pimlott wrestle that one away in the second half of the race? 9 minutes to go. There's Chris Fisher at the top of the shot. Benjamin Oates is just gone. Oh, Kev Straw and Stephen Stoll swap round. Coming through Sonny in and Sonny out. And there's the 2 OG Verks cars right behind him. Rather had them, I should say. Hilton still fending off Mark Pimlott then as they come out of the hairpin to complete another lap. Difficult to know where to look. There's lots of battles and potential battles forming. There's Hargreaves, Pollock, there's Duragi, there's coming into the shot there. Oh, he's gone really wide as Armin on the exit of the hairpin. There is Chris Callahan. Oh, what a shame for him. He's in a real strong position, and sadly that one mistake has sent him to the back. Hilton still fending off Pimlott then as they scream towards Tower once again. Identical lines through Tower Bend. There's Chris Fisher. I don't think they're closing in on the 87. So unless Chris throws it off the road, he should be good to hang on to that second place. Benjamin Oates. His pace now really properly unleashed up front in the 72. Kev Straw still hanging on to the back of Stephen Stoll in 5th position. Oh, but he was a little cautious there. Was the monochrome racing number 21. That's gone around. Pollock and Hargreaves close in on him. Once again, we're looking at another potential quartet as Kev Straw's gone off. Oh, he was really, really deep coming into the complex. No, a bit of opposite lock there for Alistair Pollock. Fastest lap for Chris Fisher at 35.5. Oh, is Alistair Pollock using that rather worn out bit of grass there. I'll say grass, there's no grass left, it's all mud. 36.6 for Alistair Pollock. 35.5.2 for Duragi. 35.2 for Chris Callahan. So still pace in the Falcon Racing 49, but does he have enough time to close in? Look at this from Alistair Pollock then. This trio really locked in battle now. Kev Straw in the 21 in the monochrome car. At the head of this little... Oh, that's a big move from Alistair Pollock, but Paul Harden saw him coming. Whoa, again, very slidey ways coming out of Tower Bend. Oh, as Daraghi is also sideways. Now the OG Works cars side by side. Alistair Pollock has managed to make it stick then to come through the Jim Clark S's. Paul Hargreaves all over the 19's tail. Oh, sorry, 18. He wants that position back. Through Sonny in. Oh, well held, Alistair Pollock. Mere bit of friendly nudge from his teammate there. They're almost are they side by side again? Not quite. Coming into the complex now. Great opportunity for Kev Straw to get away from him. There's Daraghi, so Armin's been showing some brilliant pace here. He's been closing in on this lot while they've been fighting tooth and nail. He's now right with him, 5 minutes to go. We are not done yet. Siebenstol has managed to get away from Kev Straw as Daraghi got very, very sideways coming into Clairvaux then. Through the chicane, Primlott and Hilton are having an argument. I suspect that's up a tower. Primlott still just about fending off Steve Hilton. It was indeed at Tower Bend. Kev Straw still fending off this entire line. There's Siebenstol, so he really has capitalised on this pack forming and has run off to the tune of about 2.5 seconds, just under. Oh, just about keeps it on the black stuff. Daraghi's right there now. What can he do? Less than 4 minutes to go. Still keeps it on the black stuff. Oh, he's gone a bit deep there. Oh, surely this time, Daraghi's going to make a move. Paul Hargreaves, his first potential victim. Less than 3.5 minutes to go now. Oh, so close. Paul Hargreaves now is going to fall away from Alistair Pollock, who is now just unleashed to challenge Kev Straw. Just saw Chris Callaghan in the shot there. Side by side for Hargreaves and Daraghi. Coming into Tower Bend, but still can't get it done. Side by side, not quite. We get to the drone camera. Sadly, was pointing. It always resets to that position, which is the wrong direction for where I needed it at that moment. He's really ready to pounce. As I'm losing my voice very slowly. The rest of the field are fairly spread out. Oh, I thought Armin was going to go for an inside line coming into the complex there, but not quite. Kev Straw now's got Alistair Pollock all over his tail. 34.8 from Mark Primlott there in third position. Goodness me, he's got 1.5 seconds, slightly more than that, between himself and Steve Hilton. Oh my goodness, Kev Straw. That was robust in his defence there. Two side-by-sides going on. Straw and Pollock and Hargreaves and Daraghi. Kev Straw's going to have the inside line. A little bit cautious coming into the first turn. Alistair Pollock's gone a little bit too deep. But Daraghi has missed. Oh no, he made it stick and then bounced off the apex. Has lost that position back to Paul Hargreaves. All that hard work gone in an instant. Oh, but Alistair Pollock is sizing up a move. Side by side with the 21 as they come up towards Tower Bend. Kev Straw's going to have the inside line. Oh, Alistair Pollock comes back underneath him and then bounces off of him. Both cars managed to hold it. Kev Straw just about stays ahead. Oh my word, that was very, very close. Well then, where is Benjamin Oates just going to start his final lap? And Duragi's not wasting any time and trying to close back down on Paul Hargreaves. Alistair Pollock wants the inside line for the next turn. Doesn't banzai on the inside of it though. Oh no, but round goes Kev Straw. Oh no, he was holding on to 6 for so long. And Alistair Pollock, he's pulled over, he's letting Kev Straw go. There was impact there from the 18. Alistair Pollock acknowledging that one, but that's given Paul Hargreaves, Armin Duragi and Chris Callahan all in position. Whoa, what another. This fight's completely changed. It's now a trio, a completely different set of cars that were in it before, and Chris Callahan has been closing in all the while. No, that's Armin Duragi got very deep, but still kept it just about legal. On board with the Falcon Racing number 49 as they come up towards Tower Bend for the final time. Checkered flag is awaiting our race leader. Side by side, Duragi's on the outside line. He's been there all night long, but he's managed to get it done. Can he make it stick? He does indeed. I mean, Duragi goes up into 6th place with a bold move on the outside line of Tower Bend. But this race belongs to this man. He's had a fair old battering tonight, but it's your winner for the final race of the night. Is championship leader number 72, Benjamin Oates. Chris Fisher again. Number 2 seems to be his number. He's been on the podium 3 times. This time he finishes ahead of Mark Pimlott. Mark Pimlott has managed to be on the podium 3 times as well. This time it's the 3rd. Steve Hilton 4th. Stephen Stoll, once the challenge was baited, he had a fairly lonely race. He comes home in 5th position. Armin Duragi fends off the pressure from Paul Hargreaves to come home in 6th position. Hargreaves 7. Chris Callahan couldn't quite overcome the earlier mistake to finish in 8th position. Kev Straw 9. And Alistair Pollock, the last car over the line. Goodness me. What a night of racing that was. So then, for the final time, let's see if we can find anyone to come and have a chat with us, shall we? Where is our championship leader? Where is, if we can find him, Chris Fisher and Mark Pimlott. Now, sometimes these drivers aren't in the VRCC Discord channel, which is absolutely fine. They don't have to be. Like I say, it's not mandatory for them to come and have a chat to me. But we have got the man I wanted to chat to all night long. It's our championship leader and race winner for round number 3. Is Benjamin Oates.
Hello.
I think it's fair to say you've had a bit of a rough night.
I definitely needed to prove myself in that last race.
I don't think you needed to prove yourself to anyone, sir. You were leading the championship coming into the race. But yeah, it's been a bit of a rough one for you. Race 2 was going all right for a while, and then you had a bit of a punch in the face from Duragi.
I mean, I'll have a look at it and stuff. Things happen, but I'll have a look at it after the race and see what actually happened. But yeah, same happened in race 1 at turn 1. Just got spun round and had to work my way back from 5th as well. But I'm pleased with what I've done. Just wish it had gone a bit better.
Indeed, I can totally understand. But a great way to see the night off. Is Croft a tricky turkey for you, or was it just?
All week I've been struggling for pace, and I just want to say a big congratulations for first 2 races for Mark, because we've been doing similar lap times all week on practice server. We've kind of been, and with us being top 2 in championship, I've just been keeping an eye on his times, and we've just been swapping back and forth. So to come and put it on pole at first, and then to have the pace that I did, I'm definitely happy with that.
Awesome stuff. So next time out, we're off to Poland. It's Tor Poznan. Not a track I know. So
I'll be honest, I've never even heard of it.
You're not alone. I must admit, I don't know this one. So now, well, we're all going to be in the same boat. So it's a big unknown for us all. So I wish you the best of luck for the remainder of the season. Thank you very much, Benjamin Oates.
Thank you very much. See you later.
See you again. And it would seem that Mr. Fisher has disappeared, which is fine. Like I say, it's not mandatory for them to come and have a chat to me. It is nice to get the driver's insight, but Mark's spoken to us twice. Chris has spoken to us twice. So, again, I think we will call it a night there. So thank you very much to those that have been with us throughout the stream and those watching post-event. Always a pleasure to have your company. As mentioned, next round is next week, the 4th of July. Oh, we've been joined by... Mr. Fisher has jumped in with us. So we'll have a quick chat to Chris before we wrap up. 3 podiums out of 3, sir. Oh, we can't hear you. I can see you're trying to transmit, but can't hear you, sir.
Myself on mute twice.
There we go.
Yeah, that went surprisingly well. Very, very pleased with that. Came in to do that consistency and a good haul of points.
Well, yes, and you got one over Mark in the final round.
Yeah, that was, again, really nervous seeing those 2 guys sort of getting up close behind. And I'm not too sure what happened. I don't know if they had a bit of a tangle, but they dropped back quite a ways. And that just let me take a breather and try and not make any mistakes.
Wow. And it certainly paid off for you. It was a nice, consistent performance tonight. So next week we're off to Poland for was it Taz Poznan? What was it called? I can't even remember the name of the track. I literally said it just a moment ago.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Excellent. So Tor Poznan is how it's listed on the calendar. It's not a track I'm familiar with.
Nope. Gonna have to get the practice in on that one.
Sounds like we're all in the same boat because Ben gave us the same answers.
Good.
Excellent stuff.
When he's out front, he's flying. So same with Mark. So yeah, any advantage I can take.
Good stuff. We wish you the best of luck for the remainder of the season. Thank you very much, Chris Fisher.
Yes, thanks.
And finally, Mark Pimlott, 3 for 3 podiums. Albeit not all on the top spot, but even still, a whacking haul of points for you, sir. You must be pleased.
Yeah, no, I'm chuffed with that. Just like I said, for this race, just wanted to stay out of everyone else's way and just, you certainly can't win them all. And, well, not when Ben's hanging around as well. So.
Well, I mean, you managed to stay out. There was plenty of trouble around you, but you managed to keep it clean and stay on the black stuff. Several people span.
Yeah.
As is the sort of nature of the circuit. It is a tricky one. Are you familiar with this Polish track we're heading to next time?
No, I've never raced on it either, so I'll have to. Me and Steve will have to get our laps in.
Brilliant. It should be interesting for us all then. Well, great night. Well done, all of you, and we wish you the best of luck for the remainder of the season. Thank you very much, Mark Pimlott.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Yes, so next week we are at Tor Poznan. It's not a circuit I'm familiar with, so this, by the sound of it, neither are our drivers. So this should be interesting for all concerned. Thank you very much to Positive Perception, as they are sponsor for this series, and all supporters of the VRCC. A great pleasure to have you all on board. Do join us same time next week for round number 4. Until then, thank you very much, and good night.